Hi, this is David Engler with KSM TV. Here's and our how-to series, and today we're here talking with David Dodson, who is an expert roofer in the Dallas area. And David, we really appreciate you taking the time out of your day here to be with us.
Well, thank you for having me, Dave. I really appreciate it. It's my pleasure.
Yeah. So, David, you know, our viewers who are watching here today are watching because they are probably homeowners or they're business owners, and they've got a need for a roof. And I know my own experience with roofing. I don't know a whole lot about it, and I'm kind of lost because I never get up on my roof and walk around. So you really don't get a chance to see what's up there. So if our viewers were watching today and they were looking for advice on trying to find a good roofer, what would you tell them that they should do first?
You know, finding a good roofer, you can relate it sort of either finding a favorite restaurant or a good insurance agent, ironically. You really want to look for reputation. And experience is one of those things that obviously you want. You know, if someone knows how to make a good pizza or someone knows how to serve you with good insurance, that's going to come from experience. And people that they're past customers, people that have been served by them, obviously are going to know that experience and that customer service that they portray. And so obviously being able to find someone that is satisfied with their service, which is about their reputation, is obviously going to show their experience. And that's what I would say, is really go ask around, find people that have had roofing work done, your neighbors, and ask them, and they're going to be able to tell you. That's the best way.
Yeah, that's some great advice. Now, there are you know, there are roofers out there that have been in business for a very, very long time, and then are others who maybe just kind of popped up. And I know different industries have different regulations on them, and some are not regulated very well, and others are very tightly regulated. And it depends on, you know, where you are in the country. But is there a particular expertise, you know, especially with a home? A home style roof would be maybe a little bit different than a commercial roof. If you're looking to get a roofer on your house, would you look for a particular expertise and experience in that style, or doesn't it really matter who you choose?
No, absolutely. Most houses are going to be a shingle installation, architectural shingle. And absolutely it matters. You don't want a commercial crew that is used to doing a TPO or a metal, or obviously any kind of gravel roof or built-up roofing doing your shingle roof. And vice versa, it would be the same in commercial. You definitely want an experienced shingle crew working under a company that is obviously fully protected insurance-wise to be doing your shingle roof. And it's going to be a difference of where's, you know, what area of the country and what area of that state are you living in? The climate regarding UV, what kind of storms do you get? Is it wind? Is it hail? What kind of storms do you get? What kind of sunlight do you get? What kind of exposure? That's going to recommend what kind of shingle or what kind of material you get put on your roof. And obviously the slope is going to make a big difference as well.
And shingling roofs, is there a particular type of shingle that's a higher quality? And when you're looking for a roofer, should you look for a particular type of shingle that they put on that might be better than others? I mean, I know they could come in and they could offer you anything, and I wouldn't actually know the difference in what they were offering you. So is there something that people should look for that's better than others?
In a shingle, you know, you've got your top 4 or 5 manufacturers. I would stick to those at the very, very least. And they're going to have different grades. They put a year on them, a 20-year shingle, 25-year, 30-year shingle. There's not an area in the country, really, that you're going to get a shingle to last more than the average is 7 years, depending on the area in the country, whether it's a Texas or an Oklahoma, where you get a lot of hail and tornadoes and a lot of UV sun exposure, that a shingle is not going to last past 7 years on average. There's different areas of the country where a shingle, even if it is a 30-year, or they even have high-impact 50-year shingles. And that's just a number essentially telling you how thick the shingle is, how many granules are in the shingle. They're all made essentially the same minus the thickness. As long as you stick with those top 5 manufacturers, you're really going to be fine. Again, depending on the age of your home and whether you're going to be selling your home and how long you're going to be living there, those are all factors as well. But talking to the roofing company and the representative, and even a lot of times your insurance can direct you as far as what company to go with or what manufacturer to go with. But talking with a good roofer is going to be able to lead you in the right direction with what manufacturer and what grade of shingle that you need on your roof.
Yeah, that's some terrific advice. David, if people are watching right now and they're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and they would be interested in calling you about talking to them about a roof for their own property, what kind of experience would they expect to get from you?
Customer service. Customer service. There's a lot of people in any industry, really, they try to say that they are the best, they have the most experience, they're the best experts in every roofing material. Really, you want to stay away from that. It's gotten to be a habit for people to say that they're the best in any service, but especially in roofing. The customer service. Texas is a big state. There's a lot of roofing companies, but what's been lost in the art is simply serving people. I come from a background of customer service and executive leadership, and I know the importance of really getting in touch with people and listening to them. And when you've got a concern, whether it's a car, whether it's a home, whether it's an investment with your banker or financial person, you've really got to find someone that can understand, listen to your heart, and hear your concerns, and know exactly what's going on and what you want for your home. And the roof is the most important thing. If you don't have a good roof, then everything in your home is at jeopardy, including your foundation. And for us to be able to sit down and really listen and say, you know, what are your concerns? Is it simply the installation? Is it simply the company you choose and trusting them? Is it the cost? Is it making sure your insurance company gives you what they should be giving you and protecting you from storms? Is it the materials? What is it? And we can listen and really break down what answers they need to hear based on the facts and based on what we can do for them. And if they don't choose us, it's something that we're able to say, hey, look, at least let us guide you down the right path so that you can make an informed decision, because education is absolutely one of the key factors in you making the right decision on your home. And your home is absolutely the most important investment that you'll ever make for you and your family, and that's what we want to convey to folks.
Yeah. Wow, that's terrific. So, if someone would call you now, do you do anything special for a new potential new client? Is there anything special that you offer them?
Absolutely. There's a couple things, but what we really like in Texas, ventilation is extremely important in Texas. I mentioned the 7-year average of a roofing system, especially in Texas, and most fail to reach that 7 years, regardless if it's a 20 or 25-year shingle. What's important is the ventilation. If the attic gets too hot because of improper ventilation, then that roofing system will fail from the baking of the underside, regardless, or going along with the UV heat and the sunlight hitting it from above as well. And that will cause the roofing system to fail dramatically sooner than it should. So we want to make sure that roof, if you get a new roof with Rampart Roofing LLC, then we will make sure when we're replacing it that you have a full ridge vent system, if that's the proper. About 95% of homes in this area will take a ridge vent system, and we'll do that for free and get rid of all the products that don't work. And we will show you the difference upon completing your roof in your attic temperature, and we'll do that for free for you. It's a free upgrade that we offer. Wow,
that's terrific. So folks, if you're watching this right now and you see this video, you can give David a call, and I would highly recommend that when you do call that you mention that you saw this video, and you know, David will offer you that special, that ridge vent system at absolutely no charge. And you can reach David by calling the number on your screen there with David, and it's 214-449-5037. And you can also visit their website. And David, it's rampart-roofing.com. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yes. So, folks, there you have it. You've got some expert advice from an expert roofer, and we hope that this segment has helped you immensely in finding a quality roofer for your own home. So we'll see you on the next series.